What is up, everybody? Excitement back here with my first product review video. Today we'll be looking at this beautiful BenQ gaming monitor, number RL2455HM. Now, if you look around on Amazon, this is slated as to be a professional gaming monitor, which of course I would say it is beautiful. It is functional. I got a little contrast test up here so you can kind of see the colors. I don't know if my phone will be distorting this at all, but even just looking at this wallpaper right here, it is a gorgeous monitor. Okay, so spec-wise, anybody will tell you that this monitor is a real-time strategy monitor. It is a gaming monitor. That's what it was made for. If you're not going to game on it, it may or may not be worth your money, depending on what price point you can get it at, but we'll mention that later. But when it comes to the specs of this thing, they're pretty amazing. The most important one that I looked at when buying it was the 1 millisecond response time. That's so quick that really you're not going to notice any lag at all. And also it works for games such as, I always had trouble with like a FIFA or a Madden. A little bit of blurring would happen, and that would not be good. So the obvious specs also are, you got 1080p, like I said, the 1 millisecond reaction time. When it comes to inputs on the back of this thing, we've got, not really able to see this at all, are you guys? There we go. We've got the power input, and then also two HDMIs, which are a great use, a DVI-D and a D-sub input. Now, another amazing part of this monitor is this OSD, on-screen display. I absolutely love it. You're always going to have input at the top. You can't change this one. But these lower three are shortcut keys. So we can easily go into the menu. We can go down to System, and you can change your custom keys. I have mine set at Volume, Mute, Menu. Being a college student, sometimes you need to mute what you got on your monitor. Volume, you can set a preset to what it'll always be at when you turn it on. Now, speaker wise in this thing, I think they're very adequate for a monitor. You're not going to be bumping bass, but it's going to do its job. It's going to get a YouTube video across. You're going to be able to play your games. I mean, I use headsets most of the time, but it'll do. When you saw inputs though, you saw two HDMIs. So as you can see here, there's a list of our inputs. I do love the fact that it's two HDMI, which means I can have my computer screen on it like I do right now, but I can easily flip to my PlayStation. So while I'm running the update, so that I can bring you guys a little bit of gameplay from Call of Duty so that you can see the response time and everything, I'm going to go over the aesthetics of this. As you can see, it's a nifty little stand on it here, a little red around the edges, your BenQ emblem. Buttons are on the side for the OSD. Dimension wise, we are 7.5 by 22.8 by 17.1, and then it's about 9 pounds. So I mean, fairly easy to pick up. I wouldn't recommend doing it with one hand. I don't know why I did that, but it's not going to be hard to move around. You're going to be able to mount it. It is mountable. You got your 4 placement hooks right back here if you ever need a mount. Tilt wise, that there's not really much play at all. If you guys can see this, you're not going to be able to move this thing up or down, but you can always buy a mount that you can attach it to. Lastly, and what I think is most important, is that BenQ emblem. I mean, as you can see right here, I've got the BenQ, another BenQ monitor. I absolutely love these things. They're amazing. But I'm also not endorsed anyway by BenQ or sponsored anyway, so. Alright, we're loading into a private match here, so I can kind of show you guys the beauty of the 1 millisecond delay. Also, I didn't go over earlier, we have specific gaming setups, which I actually do use. If we come down here to So one thing I didn't mention earlier was the picture modes. If we come up here to picture mode and go over, we have gamer, then RTS, which is what this is made for, 2 of those. Eco, it does a little flip here, that'll keep it down for you. RGB, photos, movie, standard, but I like to stick with gamer 1, that's my favorite. So that's what I stay with. It really raises the brightness. You can see all those dark spots. We'll just go here. I'll pull up a class. I don't know why there's a red dot on this. I never use a red dot, but oh well. So I thought I'd show you. I don't know how old of a test this actually is, but if you're watching finger-wise, it's very quick. I mean, you're gonna notice very little difference. It's unknowable lag unless you're a professional player, which if you are, you may want to step up the hertz, because this is only, it says to be 75, but it's only really going to run at 60 hertz normally. That's what I get out of it. I think I've topped out at about 64, 65 just once or twice. But other than that, I think that wraps it up. It's a beautiful monitor. Price point right now, if we look on Amazon, is going at $245. I personally got it at $180 around Christmas time off of Amazon. I've seen it as low as $160. It fluctuates, so maybe set up a little price tracker. Do what you gotta do. Get it for what you can get it for. But I'd even say it's worth the $245. So thank you very much. This has been a review on the BenQ 24-inch professional gaming monitor. Have a great day. See you guys later.